You're funny.
Like I said, do you like my tail?
Like I said.
Welcome back to another edition of Iron Rage here on Olympia Week 2021. Lee Priest, we're joined by special guest Jimmy the Bull this week again.
Jimmy.
What the question is? What part of the flat Earth is he working out at right there? I think I feel the cup shaking that I'm on. We're having like an earthquake over here from him working out.
Looking at him, he looks like he's on the axis of 47 degrees 0.5 south-southeast with 48 degrees point south-north, because he's got the balance of the world right in his hands. He's got the whole world 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 in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He got you and me, brother. Oh, sorry, I got carried away.
Lee, you need sleep, man. You need some sleep, bro.
I went back to a church revival there. Look at him. Jimmy's got his straps on. Jimmy's got the monster straps on. Oh, look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see those straps. Those are the ones that you're going to be releasing to the public soon?
Yes, so this is, basically it's, a wrist strap, Velcroed on.
Right.
It's adjustable right here. So you got to adjust it so it falls on the bottom of the fingers, just like that.
Now, you invented this, right? This is your invention?
Yes.
Okay.
I've had these for 25 years. I used them most of my career. I just never put them on the market because, I'm fucked up. Yeah. So anyway, so, it goes on like it's simple. Goes on like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Quick little demonstration. It's got plenty of Velcro on it.
I got something similar from the sex shop, Jimmy. Looks like.
Yeah. Well, I was going to actually sell these in a porno shop because the girls, right? They can actually put them on the bedpost. See, like that, they lock them in, and
it's like handcuffs. Yeah.
I like it.
So basically, for any kind of pulling or curls. So say this, you're going to do like a one-arm row. This is your dumbbell. I think the dumbbell's over there. So you would grab the dumbbell.
Right.
And this straps on behind the dumbbell.
Oh, so you don't even have to hold it. It's kind of latches around your fingers.
Well, the thing is, what these are a little different is that, because the strap is loose, right?
Right.
You could still hold the dumbbell with your own strength. So as you're doing the reps, it's you.
Yeah.
But when you start to get tired, and that's when the strap kicks in.
I got you. So you get both. Point, you got grip and you got both.
Right. So until that point, you're under your own power, right? Because the strap is, it's loose, right?
Yeah.
But soon as your hand starts to give way, that's when the strap kicks in. And
Jimmy
get your fucking extra 5 fucking 6. You know what I mean? That's how it works.
Jimmy's sending me some. I can't wait to get them. I know what I'm going to use them for. I know what I'm going to use them for because I get sore forearms.
These are great. So for curls now, right? A lot of guys when they curl, a lot of back in the day, I don't know about today, but guys would start curling and their hand would start, bending back because they're curling heavy, right? So they would get this, and the trainer. But with these straps, you put the strap on the hand first, right? The bar sits in here. As you're curling and pulling, it goes for cable curls too. Your hand don't go back.
Okay.
See? So you could pull hard as you want, and you get a direct hit on the bicep because your hand ain't doing this shit. Your hand is straight. So no matter how hard you pull, if you're doing preacher cable curls and you're pulling it as hard as you can, the hand doesn't go. See, it's solid, like a piece of rock.
When I get mine,
like an iron bowl, like an iron bowl.
I'll be pulling mine as hard as I can when I fucking get them straps. Don't you worry.
Now, if Jimmy,
speaking of gifts, Dave.
Oh, you got it finally! Oh my God! Holy mackerel! It only took a month to get there. Yeah.
Nice. You got the Fiberlize, you got it?
He got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I got to say, I was using Metamucil, but I've been using this. The only thing is, since I've got it, this tastes so good, I can't stop drinking it. Now, let me tell you, Dave, I am that clean right now.
I'm sure you just did a colonic on yourself.
I am that clean. 2 gay guys could double penetrate me, and you could use their cocks as chopsticks to eat your sushi. I'd be that clean. Let me tell you. That's how clean I am right now.
Well, I'm glad that you cleaned out, Lee. That's very important. You know,
it tastes too good, though, because I'm thinking this is like Crystal Light. I'll just keep drinking it.
Well, you know what? A lot of girls that are dieting will put that and they'll mix it and they'll put it in the freezer and make ices out of it, or you can put it in the fridge and make Jello out of it. Basically, it turns to Jello.
Let me tell you, don't have like 4 within a 3-hour period because
you'll have severe cramps. That's for sure. All right. Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed
it.
I'm gonna.
So Lee, quick story.
Hey, Jimmy.
Dave sent me some a while back.
Ignore Dave. Just
ignore me.
I always ignore him.
I got work to do anyway. Just go ahead. I'll just do my work.
This is about Fiberlize, man. So I could, I'm always in the truck. So you're always holding your shit because, you can't just readily go to a bathroom anywhere. So anyway, I was having a lot of problems. Going to the constipation, all kind, days on end. So finally, Dave sent me the Fiberlize. Well, that they don't help. You know what I mean? So finally, Dave sent me some Fiberlize. Thank God. He sent me a few of them, and my friend Jake had problems. My brother. My cousin Robert, right? So I handed it out a little baggies, like looked like
weed bags, like little bags of weed.
like a little ounce of weed in a plastic sandwich bag, and I was giving everybody. All of a sudden, within days, I had everybody call me, Jake, Robert, my cousin. They're like, "Oh, I'm shitting my ass. I love this stuff. I'm shitting. It's coming out like Carmel. I love this shit." Right now. I says, "I'm happy. Everybody was calling me up with the shit report. It was nice, man."
I reckon if you take this down to the gay part of Florida in the clubs down there, this would be the best clean out for them ever.
You know what? It is a joke a little bit in a sense, but
if you never
really
want to get corn again on your cock, use Fiberlize.
No, the problem is that no one really. People think they go to the bathroom because they eat a lot of food, but a lot of people don't get everything out of their system, and when you use that and you feel how it is to be completely cleaned out, it's a big difference. So you got to try it to understand what I'm talking about.
Well, isn't Dave? I got to say something. Yeah. Isn't the key that product draws water into the intestines?
Yeah. It bulks your stool up, and by doing that is it makes it slide through the intestinal tract better. A lot of times, stuff gets stuck.
I almost videotaped it coming out because it was so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't.
You don't even need toilet paper. It comes out.
I have more flexibility, so I couldn't really do it with the video.
Jimmy, I was going to leave this fingernail. I was going to leave this fingernail on this finger and put it up there and prove there's nothing under my fingernail.
Well, that's a good test.
He's like the boy in the dike, the kid who stuck his finger in the dike to stop the water. No.
Yeah.
That's it. Anyway.
I know, but
it's a good cleanse. I gotta say it is.
I'm glad
all
you guys are very clean and internally.
Looks like Jimmy's training back. Jimmy's training back there today by the look of it.
I see it.
Listen, Lee, after a day in that truck with the tires blowing out and fires, and I got no heat,
brakes.
No brakes, no steer. I by the time I get home, I'm so pissed off. I gotta come here.
So the funny thing is, Jimmy's got steering, Dave, but he showed me the video. When he's in the truck like this to turn the corner, he's got to turn the wheel like this, and then like this, and then the truck turns. You got to almost do two.
There's probably no powered steering in that truck. That's why.
Listen to him train us.
The fucking thing is like turning a Viking ship. That fucking truck.
I thought you were doing a Fiberlize ad there for a minute, making that noise.
Actually, I did. I hope I don't slip over here in the gym. It'd be embarrassing.
Now, a lot of people wanted to know, Jimmy, about the William Shatner we were talking about yesterday, going to space at 92 years old. Or 94, whatever he is. Where do you think he's going? They send him like on a holiday vacation? I mean, what?
That fucking guy ain't going nowhere, man.
He's going to beyond.
They're gonna film him going into some, something that like Lee made. They're gonna close the fucking door.
You think it's gonna be like the Starship Enterprise they're putting him in?
They're gonna have this bullshit capsule, and it's gonna have. Then they're gonna show the flames going up, everybody cheering. And a 95-year-old man in a capsule going up to it. How you doing?
The G-force is killing him.
So you don't believe that there's a space station orbiting the Earth? Is that true?
What is it?
I said, you don't believe that
sir.
there's a space station that's orbiting the Earth?
Oh yeah, sure, right. The ISS.
The petrol station.
We're 1 second from the shuttle. Little Joey, you know Joey, right, Dave?
Yeah, Joe. And I text all the time.
He's so cute. Look at him.
Oh, watch out!
And this is the owner, Joey, of the gym that we train at.
Oh, what's up, Joe? Haven't seen you in years.
He said hello. Hello. Let me see. Hold on. Let me shut this off so you can hear.
Hello.
I haven't seen Joe in about 20 years.
Joe's looking tanned.
Joe Senior, I'm talking about. I haven't seen in 20 years.
He's in Florida, right?
I should be playing. I don't know why it's not.
How come we can't
We
hear
can hear you, Jimmy.
How come I ain't got no sound?
I
We
hear
can
you.
hear you,
Shut the
Jim.
fucking thing off. You said,
There we go. There you go.
Hey,
Young
Y'all
guy.
gotta figure it out, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Dave,
Can you hear us?
right? Yeah. That's what I thought.
You were perfect before. What did you do?
Jimmy and technology.
He screwed up
Unbelievable.
everything.
There we go.
There you go.
Let's go. All right. Now we're
You need a young guy to figure it out. Jimmy.
Sorry about that, guys.
It's all right.
My technological shit
Yeah.
sucks.
I said I haven't seen Joe Senior in
going
over
on,
20
guys?
years, probably. What's up, Joe?
I got this guy ripping up my gym for the past 30 years. He had the
I
world
know.
in the same
I didn't even know you still had the gym. That's
Yeah,
great.
well, I had World Gym in the 90s, and he used to come in there, and I used
Yeah.
to, when he used to leave, I'm like, lucky me, I got the iron bolts. Same town as me.
My ex-wife worked there behind the counter for a few months with you over there.
Yeah, I had to replace my barbell every 2 weeks. Bend them all on me. And a mirror, too.
What gym is it? What gym do you have now? What gym is that?
Well, we're right down the road. It's we had a slumlord, so we had to get a better location.
Oh, okay.
We went with it's Peak Performance or Gym 33 because of the address.
I got you.
We're right on New York Avenue, 110 and Jericho Turnpike.
You used to be across the street from what? West Hills Day Camp right there?
Where?
Weren't you right
Yeah,
across?
yeah, West Hills Day
Yeah, West.
Camp.
I went there as a kid. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
You were right behind it.
Yeah,
Across the street.
we used to go there. Jimmy Quinn used to go there.
I remember. I said my ex-wife worked there for you for about a year.
I bet.
Barbara.
Probably.
I think she worked
Barbara
Monday nights.
Moran.
Barbara.
Yeah.
Barbara Moran.
You got a call or something coming in, Jim? What I lost you? Yeah.
Yeah, my ex Barbara Moran worked there. I think for you for about a year when you had the World Gym.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Great.
But anyway, good seeing you. I always talk to your son, and we text back and forth all the time. Good kid.
Yeah, we love your products. We use them all the time.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Look,
Oh yeah, there he is right on the shelf. Another Fiberline.
Yeah.
See,
Oh,
Jimmy,
Fiberline.
that's exactly what Lee just showed everyone.
Everybody's got a shit.
Got to have your Fiberlines. Yeah, exactly. That's great.
Everybody's got it.
Right, floats better than my
It's
post.
like toilet paper. It'll sell forever.
That's right. You got to go to everyone's got to go to the bathroom, Jimmy. You know that's the way it is. You know.
What Dave's trying to say
Does
is
Joe
everyone's full of shit.
believe that the Earth is flat, or does he believe that we're a globe?
I got to work on him. I didn't get to him yet.
Oh, he doesn't even know your theories.
The flat Earth.
He thinks
Oh,
Earth
yeah,
is
yeah.
flat.
Jimmy's a flat earther.
Yeah.
No.
I think he's
Just-
losing his
just-
mind, Joe, in his old age. What do you think?
At least little Joey don't bash me when I tell him the Earth's flat.
He finds you interesting. That's why, Jimmy. That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
You're amusing. You're like
He's
the old
still-
grandpa.
He's still young enough for
This grandpa can still
indoctrination.
pump some iron.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Years ago. We did like about a year ago.
Yeah.
We did last year.
Yeah, you suffered for like a week after that.
Yeah, that's fucked up. We did like heavy barbell curls, like I mean, pretty controlled, not completely controlled, but you know, I was doing like low 155, and that's fucking heavy for a
Yeah.
straight bar curl.
Oh yeah.
You know, for a young guy. Yeah, keeping my arms open like that with that heavy weight killed. But yeah, it worked. That's for sure.
So Joe Jr., who do you think's going to win the Olympia? Give me your top 5.
Honestly, I haven't been following it like crazy. On Instagram, I'm blocked by Phil Heath. So
Why are you blocked? Hold on. Why did Phil Heath block you?
all right.
What'd you
So
say
when
to
I
him?
was 16, well, I got a list. I got him and Lucky Libra. Now,
Oh,
the
Andre
reason why I'm
Ferguson
blocked
dropped.
by Lucky Libra.
Andre Ferguson blocked you too?
Yeah, he's sensitive. That guy. I don't know. So I was 16 at the time, not even.
Wow.
And I was just getting into competing. And Logan Franklin, no, I was a little older. Logan Franklin was getting into classic physique, so I must have been like 18, 19. And he posted a video of his legs. Like, you know how he's got those crazy vascular legs. And he goes, I'd like to see other men's physique guys do this. And I go, you won't tag Andre Ferguson. And then I got like 150 likes on my thing. And then I go to click on his profile, like Lucky Libra, and I was blocked. I'm like, dude, I'm a 19-year-old kid. Like, it's not that serious. But whatever. And then Phil Heath, I commented, I'm coming for you next year. I swear to God, I was 16.
That's it? And he blocked you?
Blocked me.
Wow. Lee Priest will never block you. Don't worry about it. But his account is always being suspended, so.
Everybody blocks and suspends me. I don't need to block anybody.
But I like, what's his name? Ian Valier's going to make a difference. I think he's really good. And I always like frame.
We'll see.
He just, like, can't get in shape. That's what I like. He's in shape, don't get me wrong, but something about him is like.
What about like a Hunter Labrada who's like, you know, more your age and you're from
I think he's awesome. He's sick looking.
Yeah, right.
I think I watched your videos on him. I think, like you said, like, I mean, I'm not one to talk, but a few more years, he's one of those guys that could repeat and repeat.
Absolutely.
I think.
Absolutely.
You know. I don't know. Who else? Is Phil Heath competing again, or is he done?
No, I don't know if he's done. He's not doing the Olympia, though, so he's not in this.
Oh,
Olympia.
all right. No. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
How do you think Lee Priest will do in the Olympia?
Oh, you're doing it? He's doing it?
Oh, of course. Look at me. Look at this.
No, I remember you said you were going to come back, like, when I was following him.
Block him, Lee. Block him.
Yeah.
I'm blocking you. Hold on.
Yeah.
I can't block you. I can't block you. I'm seeing a theme here. The white people haven't blocked him. The black people blocked him. I think it's a white privilege thing. They're blocking you.
Yeah, it's probably, you know, it's not racist, though. It's good, you know.
No.
But my buddy's competing soon, Danny Alves, and I was talking to him yesterday. I know Dave knows him. I don't know if you know him, but he's been here a few times. He's really good. I don't know what show he's doing, but he's looking crazy.
Yeah.
That's Jimmy making noise in the background.
I was going to say, it's got to be Jimmy making all that bloody noise back there.
Yeah, I'll get him back on here, but
he's pumping up.
Yeah, I know you coached Danny, right, Dave?
Which one? Danny who?
Danny Alves. He's friends with the John guy you coached. Young guy.
Good guy.
He's looking pretty good.
Very good.
And then I was supposed to do a show last year, and I had that guy center stage physique do my contest prep. He was pretty good.
Yeah, I know he is.
Yeah, very similar ideas to you.
Yeah.
It was going good, and then COVID, but whatever.
Yeah, well, everyone's plans kind of got a little distracted from COVID, unfortunately. I feel bad for the guys who can't make it to the Olympia because of it. That's really what I feel bad for, you know. There's a couple of guys.
Yeah, who's the guy that can't make it with the visa?
I don't think Nathan Diaz is going to make it out here. I don't think he's going to be able to get out of UK.
All right. That's pretty.
Nathan flew in from the Dubai, which is where he was training, to the UK, which is where he's from. He did the show, and then he can't get out of there. He won the Arnold UK, and then he can't get out of here to get to the US. So, kind of sucks.
You want me to get Jimmy on film?
Listen to him. Listen to him over there.
I'm glad that he's able to do. I'm glad he's able to do his workout while we're doing the show. You know.
Jimmy sounds like a wounded walrus laying on the beach over there. What the hell's going on?
Lee Priest, who's your top five?
Let's see a set.
I'd like to hear Lee Priest's top five for the Olympia, since this is Olympia week and we got the show coming up in a few days.
My top five. Well, let's just go with Rami. If Rami's in shape, let's go. What the hell's going on there?
He used to yell a lot louder back in the old days.
Start that lawnmower, Jimmy. Start that lawnmower. Jimmy, what? Yeah, top five. I'd have to. Let's say if Rami's in shape, you got to go Rami number one. But from second down, I'm not even going to guess because there's so many good guys there. It's like, you know, when you got Hardy, you got Bonac, you're going to have Walker, you're going to have Hunter, you're going to have. There's going to be so many people. I'll put Rami in shape number one. The rest, I'm going to leave it up to anything because I'm not even going to guess. In
your estimation, will Hunter Labrada make the top six?
He looks like he could, but you know, until you, as I said, if I got in shape and stood by myself, I could probably look like top 8. But you know, then you put me on stage with him, and you're like, "Fuck, Lee looks like a bag of shit." So you know, when you get this, that's like even as good as Nick looks. We haven't seen Nick beside someone as good as Hardy, that roundness, or Bonac. So even though Nick looks great, we're going to. It's like I don't want to say they're a different caliber, some of these Olympia guys, but some of them sort of are. Where you know, people say second tier pros and number 1 top tier pros, but we haven't seen him near the likes of Rami's and Hardy's and Bonacs.
And let's not forget Curry.
Brandon Curry.
Let's not forget Curry, yeah.
And Curry, yeah, I just said him, Curry. So it's like, until we see them all on stage side by side, because as we've said, alone in a photograph with the right lighting, for a minute there I thought they're going to hold a contest. I was thinking to myself, how are they going to hold a contest over there at Oxygen Gym and squeeze everyone in that little doorway for prejudging? You know, it's like, you know, when they do those photos inside, you know, Gold's had the back door with the lighting coming through.
Yep.
It seems like in Kuwait or wherever they're training at the Camel Crew, they use that doorway near the sliding glass door.
Of course, the good lighting.
And they're trying to do lat spreads inside the sliding glass door. It's like, just step outside the door. Come a foot forward. It's like, just come outside.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. I'm going to put Rami first, and after that, it could be any man's show, like we said, because whoever comes in shape, I think that's what it's going to come down to, conditioning, because all of them in top shape. If everyone, as you say, Dave, not everyone's going to be in top shape, but let's just say half of them do, and it's the top half, then it's just going to come down to judges' preference, what physique they like, who has, I mean, it's going to be nitpicking if they're all in shape on who you're going to pick and who you're going to move down. You're going to have to get very technical on, well, he doesn't have this, and maybe he has one more cut in his glutes, but this one has calves, and this one doesn't have calves. Well, this one's back's a little better, but this one from the front looks a lot better. So it's going to be,
Don't be surprised. I think don't be surprised if you see Brandon Curry 1-2 again this year. I mean, I no one's talking about Curry, but he's dangerous. This guy, he's got beautiful straight shape and structure. He's made improvements. I wouldn't doubt a 1-2 placing, and I wouldn't, and I would see a Hardy, Nick Walker, Bonac fighting for that 3rd, 4th, 5th spot. I really wouldn't be surprised if that's the way it turns out, with maybe Hunter Labrada sneaking into 6th place,
I think Nick, as good as Nick is, when I see him beside those guys, I just see them just still, because Nick's still improving, he's still young, he'll get there, but I just see these other guys with that more density and maturity that Nick has. Like, Nick's got great conditioning and size, but I don't think he's there where he's going to be yet, whereas these guys are there because they've been doing it a lot longer. But I think, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be hard to place them all. But, Jimmy, what do you think of the Olympia? Because Jimmy follows it like anything. Jimmy, what's your placings on the Olympia?
He's like Lou Ferrigno first, Arnold second, Samir
third. Gary Stridham, Mike
Good choice.
Mike Quinn. Who else?
Hey, Jimmy, believe it or not, your picks
are those guys in there? Tanya Knight.
It doesn't matter, but your picks are probably closer than a lot of other people's picks. Trust me.
Lee, back in the day, Lee, I did my strength seminars on the stage. I lifted, and then I went, in the convention center. And then after 5 o'clock, everybody left the convention. Jimmy went to the Hard Rock Cafe with the fucking palms, and I was gone all night long. That was my MO, you know what I mean? And then whoever came to the booth to sign my 8x10, and they wanted to hang out. I took a whole group of people with me from the booth.
Jimmy shows me where he lives, Dave. He gives me the tour. I'm a bad
influence, man. I'm a bad influence.
Very bad. Very bad influence.
Jimmy gives me the tour of his town now, so I know where Jimmy lives. I see the restaurant. When Jimmy's out eating and drinking, he puts me on FaceTime and I'm with him. The
problem is Lee's on lockdown in Australia. He can't do anything. He's got to live vicariously through what we're doing.
Well, that's why I did it, because I took Lee out.
The other night, Jimmy had a few drinks the other night, so I was his designated driver for getting home and stuff. I had to make sure Jimmy stayed between the lines on the back roads.
Pretty soon you'll be able to use your own cell phone from Australia and drive his car. Don't laugh. That'll be the next thing you can do.
Jimmy's like, oh, I've had a few drinks, so I had to be with him on the way home in case anything happened. Jimmy, keep your eyes on the road, Jimmy. Keep your eyes on the road.
No, what I did was I put Lee on the dashboard on the FaceTime, and I was driving. Lee was like, a little to the right, a little to the left.
That's all right, Lee.
Jimmy, you're crossing the line, Jimmy.
Jimmy drove home from the studio once after drinking all night. We did a TV show, and didn't you crash into your garage or something like that?
Oh, I crashed into my my van in my driveway.
Well, yeah. I knew I had to help Jimmy home because Jimmy.
You remember that, Dave?
I remember that. Yeah,
that was like 10 years ago.
I felt responsible. I shouldn't have let you drive home.
I was coming from Vinny's strip bar, the Tender Trap.
Yes. Yeah.
And
then that's right. When you were drinking with Mel, Chansey.
Yeah, we were doing the hamburger
challenge. Juan Morel.
Yeah,
won that, I think. Right.
Well, I knew I had to help Jimmy get home because I was having dinner with Jimmy the other night, and he was having a few drinks, and Jimmy's starting to glow, and he's getting all giddy. And as he's leaving, because Jimmy has that beautiful Jeep, so I thought I had to stay with him on the way home because when he walked out of the bar restaurant. When he tried to put his keys in the Toyota Corolla, I knew from that point on, Jimmy, that's not your Jeep. Your Jeep's parked out a bit further. I knew I had to stay with him till he got home. I couldn't live with myself if I hadn't hung up the call. So Jimmy and I took the back roads home to avoid the police, just so we could get there and stuff.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well,
and then Lee left the funny. He put me to bed too, and I
don't want to hear about Lee putting you to bed. We can skip that. Too much information. All right, I got to wrap this up.
No, Jimmy's laying in bed with his head on the pillow. I'm like, Jimmy, you can hang up now. Jimmy, you can hang up. It's like, no, you hang up, Lee. No, Jimmy, you hang up. No,
Lee was like, go to sleep, Jimmy. Go to sleep.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, I got to wrap this up. We got Olympia coming up this weekend. You heard Lee Priest's picks. You heard mine. Jimmy the Bull doesn't know who's competing, so you got to excuse him. I also, this was all fun and games. Obviously, we were laughing a lot, but unfortunately, there was more very terrible news from the bodybuilding world.
Yes,
we found out 212 Olympian George Peterson has passed away. We don't have any details at this time. I'll be, presenting more of that on future shows. I just want to send out, I know Lee probably does too, our condolences to his family, his friends, his loved ones, and it's a terrible thing.
Sad. Like it's such a great bodybuilder and nice guy, George the Bull. It's like, he had incredible physique, and like you said, very humble guy, very nice guy, and sad. Yeah, no one knows what happened, but just it's terrible to hear. We're going to get the naysayers come on and all the experts in the thing talking about it, but people need to understand when you get ready for contest, it's like, yes, you look your best, but it's like any extreme sport. When you're pushing your body to the limit, anything can go wrong. And it only takes a small thing when you're at that fine-tuned. Yes, you look great, but as I said, your body's almost like on a live and die. It's on this balancing thing. In all sports, I said, any extreme sport where you're doing that sort of thing. I've seen
football, everything.
Anything. I've seen footballers take a head, knocked to the head and been killed and stuff. We've had young kids here die in the finals of football games or get a broken neck. So it's just sad that people will go that way. But, should be remembered for the great bodybuilder and nice guy he is and stuff like that. And I'm sure he will be. But it is sad. Like I said, this year's just been a terrible year, really. But like I said, in all sports, I'm sure if I followed other sports closely, everyone has death in their sports. But it just seems because we follow this, we hear about it more. But it's sad, especially on the Olympia weekend. It's going to put that down a little bit on the other competitors. So, but it's just sad.
Very sad, and unfortunately, we've lost too many people these past couple months and over those last 2 years. And once again, prayers out there, and we got to make the Olympia work no matter what. The show must go on. I'm Dave Palumbo with Lee Priest and Jimmy the Bull. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, guys.
And thank you.
Thank you.